For cheap D2R items, visit aoeah.com. You get 3% off with the code Arreat. Check the link in the description. Hello and welcome everybody. In this video I present to you a very strong whirlwind Barb for farming and leveling players 8 solo. He can run any terror zone and also has no problems with immunities. So I'll definitely use this build to level my next Barb to 99. You can also play it very cheap when using some mid-rolls on the items. This Barb will still do his job. So let's start with the skill tree. We put 20 points into Whirlwind and 1 each in Berserk and Frenzy. Like that we can get a speed buff and slay down single immune monsters. For masses of immune monsters we will have something better. In the passive tree we max out Blade Mastery and Iron Skin. Stamina, speed and resistances get 1 point each. With the War Cries, 20 in Battle Orders and 1 each in Battle Command, War Cry and Find Item. The remaining points can be put into Shout to increase the defense value. Like that, monsters will hardly hit us. Of course we put enough strength for the equipment, some dexterity to bring the attack rating to around 10,000 and the remaining points go into vitality. Now let's see the gear. We play 2 Greaves and the most comfortable bases are face blades. They are indestructible and have the highest base speed. You could also use Colossus blades which have a bit more range and do have a cool look, but you will need to repair them regularly. For the face blades we only need 13% increased attack speed in total. For the Colossus blades we need 75%. As we'll get 40% IAS from the gear, we'll need at least 35% IAS in the Greave Colossus blades. Using face blades, the speed roll doesn't even matter. Then we like to put a 40 for the 300% enhanced damage, but for maps where you like to teleport, just put an Enigma. The damage loss will not be that dramatic. The helm is a G face with the bear rune. Here we get faster hit recovery, chance for crushing blow and deadly strike. Alternatively, you could also go for an Arreat's face. It has life leech, all resistances and also a bonus to attack rating. Then I have put laying off hands. The 300% extra damage to demons are big and we welcome the 50% fire resistance. When playing Colossus blades we will also need the attack speed. When playing face blades you could also tend to Draculs, which are great for Ubers. Remember that Whirlwind will not trigger the chance to cast Life Tap, you will have to attack with Frenzy to do so. Then we put a string of ears for life leech and damage reduction, and Gore Rider for deadly strike and crushing blow. Further we put a High Lords, a Ravenfrost and a dual leecher with some nice adds. In the weapon switch we will put 2 Lacerators. They don't need to be ethereal and you also don't need good rolls here. We will only use them to trigger the amplify damage on physically immune monsters or on strong bosses and elites in players 8. After the curse was cast, we just switch back to double Greave and whirl the enemies down. In the inventory I have put Grand Charms with max damage and AR and some small ones to max out resistances. Of course you don't need max rolls here, just put what you can get and you will be fine. We also pick an Act 2 mercenary with Might Aura and give him a Pride weapon. Like that we get dual damage aura support. I also added COH and a Cure helmet. A viable magic find setup could maybe look like this. Immortal King's helmet with 2 Ist runes or perfect topaz, Enigma, Chance Guards, War Traveler and the Geats in the inventory. Like that, the Barb gets about 300% magic find without losing too much performance. Since the Barb can farm anything, including Ubers, he also earns the title Allstar Barb 3.0. Before fighting Uber Mephisto, Just use a treasury armor to precast Fate as usual, and then swap back to 40 for the fight. Watch these strong gameplays in Players 1 and Players 8. I say goodbye at this point, take care and may the loot be with you.
Follow me. Come on. Thanks. Bye.